One of the biggest mental challenges we face as goalkeepers is the unpredictability of when and how much we're going to be involved in a game. When I go play a league tennis match, I'm nervous and I'm excited and I'm ready to play. And I know that on the very first point, I'm either going to be serving or returning serve. I'm going to be involved in the action from the very beginning. A challenge that we have as goalkeepers is that you may time your warm-up and your pre-match meal and your positive thinking and your visualization. You may time all of that for the moment of kickoff and then essentially do nothing for 15 or 20 minutes. And I've seen goalkeepers make mistakes specifically because they were a little too hyped up at the start of the match and then not patient, didn't let the game come to them, and then tried to insert themselves into the game in an inappropriate way, charging out for a ball that a defender had covered, that kind of thing. So my advice there is just be aware that that's a danger. If you find yourself 4, 6, 8 minutes into the game getting a little physically antsy because you haven't really been involved yet, you've got to stay calm and patient. The game is going to come to you. The second challenge we have is related to that, and that is that we have time, unfortunately, we have time during games to reflect on things that happened in that same game. Outfield players generally don't have that. If a midfielder gives away a ball or doesn't feel like they're getting the ball in space and not getting the support they need, whatever, they generally don't have time for their headspace to go elsewhere because the ball is nearby and they're involved. As a goalkeeper, be aware when you catch yourself slipping into the past, thinking about things that have already happened in the game and staying in that headspace. That's not where you want to be. You need to be present. You need to stay with the game. The best way to do that, if you're not all that involved, is just communicate with your team, stay physically connected to your back four, but don't spend a lot of time. A little bit of reflection is natural, but don't spend a lot of time in something that's already happened in the game. You've got to stay present. That's the only way you're going to help your team moving forward.